When you're lost out there, you all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you are, man, look. What's up, people? This is ShowBizz Adult. All right, man, look. Where? There, oh, oops. All right, man, look. Triple G versus Sergey DEREVYANCHENKO. And my prediction for this weekend on his own. Coffee. I will be going live for my live stream commentary. This fight is for the vacant IBF title stripped away from Canelo Alvarez. Okay. Triple G versus Sergey DEREVYANCHENKO. I think it's an excellent fight. And I'm going to break down why. First, I want to say where they rank in the middleweight division. Here's Ring Magazine. Let's look at where they rank according to Ring Magazine. Middleweights. Number 1, Triple G, okay, with the champion being Canelo Alvarez. Number 6, Sergey DEREVYANCHENKO. Let's look at their records. Triple G is 39-1-1 with 35 KOs. Sergey DEREVYANCHENKO, 13-1. 10 KOs. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. We should be surprised that his record is 13-1. Okay? He's Ukrainian. And what does that mean? Ukrainians, they have a way of making sure their fighters are fine-tuned and well-oiled in the amateurs, right? So when they become professionals, they got that straight shot at taking on guys like Danny Jacobs. That's what Sergey DEREVYANCHENKO did. Now he's fighting Triple G for the IBF title. I mean, these guys are good fighters because they're well-oiled as amateurs. You got Ukrainians like Lomachenko, same type of thing. What is he, 14-1, something like that? You got Usyk. These guys, okay, they do well at amateurs. They sit in the amateur. They make sure that their fighters are well-oiled, and then they become professionals, and they take them all on, okay? So I'm not shocked. Don't look at that 13-1 and think this guy isn't experienced. He is. As far as Triple G, okay, we all know how well-experienced Triple G is. Well-experienced Triple G is. Well-experienced Triple G is. He's 37. Triple G, he's not getting any younger. When you match these guys up, okay, and you look at their styles, Sergey DEREVYANCHENKO, he's a pressure type of fighter. Got a good jab, good power. And he walks his opponents down, and that's very important when matching these guys up. Because we all know that Triple G, he goes forward as well. But if you can make Triple G fight going backwards, he looks vulnerable. Think about Danny Jacobs. The first half of that fight, Danny Jacobs, he tried to box, tried to move, actually got knocked down by Triple G. First half of that fight, Triple G took. The second half, Danny Jacobs took. Why? Danny Jacobs started walking Triple G down, making Triple G fight going backwards. Let's look at Canelo Alvarez. That first fight was a draw. I think Triple G should have gotten a nod. But Triple G, he walked Canelo Alvarez down. What did Canelo Alvarez try to do? Box and move. And Triple G, he looked like some kind of mean machine, just some kind of tank in that fight. But in the second fight, when Canelo Alvarez took the fight to Triple G, he looked more vulnerable. And I really think that Canelo Alvarez won that second fight. With that said, Sergey DEREVYANCHENKO is a walk-forward type of fighter. And Triple G, he's very experienced. Triple G, he's experienced. Triple G, he's experienced. He's 37 years old. That's important because boxing, it gets everyone. And Triple G, he said in a press conference, I'm scared. Why did Triple G say he was scared in a press conference? I've never known Triple G to be afraid of any man. Maybe he's not afraid of a man at all. He said he was scared. Why? Because boxing gets everyone. Here. I got that from this book, Dark Trade, Lost in Boxing by Donald McRae. And here he says, boxing gets everyone. And let me read this to you. He says, Joe Louis wound up a trembling and paranoid wreck in a mental institution. Muhammad Ali was ravished by boxing in a different way. The blistering beauty of his speed and grace obliterated by Parkinson's disease. There was more modern devastation. Bo was then still in jail, mumbling warnings of a comeback despite his lawyer's attempt to explain his use of violence outside the ring as a result of brain damage. He suffered between the ropes. Tyson was morally and monetarily bankrupt. And only a few weeks earlier, Frank Bruno had joined the forlorn ranks of fallen heavyweights when he was sectioned under the Mental Health Act and confined to an East London hospital. Boxing gets everyone. So what is Triple G afraid of? Boxing gets everyone. He's 37 years old. Is this the fight where he aged? Is this the fight where things slip away? We know Triple G, he went to the zone. He went looking for somebody. Who did he go looking for? Canelo Alvarez. Can Sergey Derevyanchenko stop that dream right in its tracks? I think there's a possibility. This is a very, very scary fight. Huge gamble. But I think it was appropriate, fighting for the IBF title. A lot of people, like myself, feel that Sergey or Triple G should have taken on Andre at the zone. De La Hoya, he challenged Triple G to get a title. Andre, he has a title. Why didn't you challenge Andre? But Sergey Derevyanchenko, great fighter, man. Very good fighter. Huge challenge. And this is how I see that fight going. I see Sergey Derevyanchenko taking a fight to Triple G. I see Triple G being uncomfortable. But one thing that I saw out of Triple G against Canelo Alvarez that I didn't see against Danny Jacobs when he was fighting going backwards was a great ability to box against Danny Jacobs. He had that height advantage, that reach advantage. He was just a bigger man than Triple G. He came in just hydrated well. He didn't have that hydration clause that he had with Canelo Alvarez fighting Triple G. He was a far bigger man. So when he was walking Triple G down, especially with that reach, he was really taking it to Triple G a little bit better than Canelo Alvarez was even. Triple G displayed a great jab against Canelo Alvarez when he was boxing. And I thought that showed a wrinkle to Triple G, making him an even better middleweight than I thought he was before. Even in that loss against Canelo Alvarez, I saw stuff that made me respect him more. So I'm taking that into account when matching these two guys up, Sergey Derevyanchenko and Triple G. If Triple G can stick to the jab, hook off the jab, do some of those things Danny Jacobs did to Sergey Derevyanchenko, we could probably knock Sergey Derevyanchenko out. Sergey Derevyanchenko isn't that hard to hit. But if Sergey Derevyanchenko effectively take the fight to Triple G with his jab, with his power punches, how he rips his punches to the body, the fact that he has so much heart, he probably can beat Triple G, like I said, or like Triple G said. He's scared. Like Donald McRae said, boxing gets everyone. I give a slight edge to Triple G. I think this is going to be a fight for the ages. I think it's going to be a close fight. Little worried about Triple G here. But I'm proud of Sergey Derevyanchenko. I think he's one hell of a fighter. And there's a lot of people that's not familiar with Sergey Derevyanchenko, and I get it. But like I said many times before, though you're not familiar with him, that doesn't mean he's not a great fighter. We're going to be, a lot of you guys, a lot of the casuals going to be introduced or reintroduced to Sergey Derevyanchenko come this weekend. I got Triple G winning, barely. I wouldn't be surprised if Sergey Derevyanchenko takes this fight. ShowBizz, don't. Boxing gets everyone. Triple G's 37. I'm out.